Hey, Cosmic Seekers, welcome back to another Tarot Deep Dive. How you guys doing? Yeah, this time we're looking at the Ace of Pentacles. I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and I am welcoming you to join the channel if you haven't yet. And if you're coming back, welcome back. All my members, I thank you guys very much for all your support and all of the wonderful blessings that you send me. Anyway, let's get digging in here. Let's finish this up. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. Let's really work on this. Because this card's an amazing card. It really is. If you pull this card, if you see this card at anyone's reading or you pull it for yourself, it's a seed of growth, it's stability. It's offering you the potential for success or abundance. When this card appears, it's a sign that you are on to the verge of something new, prosperous. I like seeing this card because it takes time to take action towards your material goals. And it might take a little bit of time and investment. But whatever it is, this project's going to come through. It's absolutely coming through. You have to believe in that. Because the Ace of Pentacles appearing allows you to see yourself in a new opportunity, encouraging you to just seize that moment. It's a reminder that prosperity often starts with a small, tangible step, but that actually helps you go forward. It plants a seed of growth. It says, now I want to know what's going to happen in the future, but you're willing and allowing yourself to let it grow. And that's what we have here in this card, because it's really the first card in that whole Pentacle series. And what it's telling us is, in a single shining moment, this pentacle can symbolize that material wealth, the stability, that physical manifestation you're waiting on. So when I see this card, I talk about manifestations, and I'll talk about it in a lot of different ways. But one of the things I like to look at is, how do we use this pentacle? How do we take this pentacle that's coming from the divine and bring it into the world? It could be wealth, career, health, any of those material aspects of life that we feel we're connected to, things that we will tangibly touch. This card tells us that an opportunity for prosperity is at hand, and it's up to us to cultivate it, to help it grow, to allow it to build. And that's the hand of the God, or hand of the divine, coming down, offering you this amazing chance. It's the hand that holds the pentacle, represents a divine intervention even, offering it to you, saying, here you go, you have this, you deserve this. Take it and do with you which. Because when you take this, you can turn it into whatever you want. And whenever I see this for people, you hear me mention that. Say you have a wish in your hand. Because it's easier for people to understand that, because then they'll cultivate it, they'll let it grow as it's a wish. And they'll believe in that energy, and they'll help it begin to become something bigger. Because if they realize that a higher power is reaching out, giving them that chance, then that Ace of Pentacles becomes real to them. And most people, especially myself, accept it. It's a really fun thing when you get confirmation on these kind of things too. And you'll even notice there's a wreath, and then we have a garden. We have all of this going on down here, and that's basically just surrounding us with that understanding that we're symbolizing that growth, that fertility. There's a potential for success if we can make our way through it. Whereas the challenge off in the distance, you can see that little wonderful challenge of a mountain. But the imagery suggests that we are the right way, we are the right place, we are taking the right time, we have effort. We have to put that opportunity in to give something to flourish. Maybe it's our own prosperous chances, saying we're getting into this. Abundance is just beyond the corner. But that seed of potential, that manifestation, that growth, that ability to build something is enduring. It's long distance. Because we're getting in the beginning here, we're handing this pentacle off as we go on. But what it is, the path of the Ace of Pentacles leads us towards a distant mountain. You can see it over here. That challenge, it's that long-term success. So the opportunity is giving us the immediate gain, the understanding that long-term stability or prosperity come in with this ability to take first steps. You have to build something, grow something, meaningful, lasting. And that's what we look for, because when we're getting into this, it's giving us this energy that we're getting into some amazing connections. The Ace of Pentacles is linked to the earth signs, particularly the Taurus, the Virgo, the Capricorn. It's the grounded energy, practical energy, that focused energy, the material world energy. These signs are stable. They're allowing you to connect to this long-term growth, saying, what do you need to do to get here? What's tangible? What's in your hand? What's ability? What's hope? What's faith? Because this separates that, clearly does. The Ace of Pentacles embodies the energy of these signs, connecting you to like this solid foundation even. And you'll hear me mention that in my live readings. So I would love to pull this card for you. Actually, yeah, mentioning that, if you guys are around on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, stop in. I have more teaching content, and I love going live, especially for members. I have special live. But anyway, let's keep going, because when I look at the numerology, and this is talking about prosperity, I would say this is the first card, the number one card. And of course, there's no number associated. That's also important to notice, and I'll take that. If I ask the universe for a sign or a date, and I get this, they're like, no. Like, no. And it's okay. It's okay to not know, because the universe doesn't have to tell you everything. It's about the discovery. It's starting with this small, understandable discovery of life. What's creation? What's this? And that's what this manifestation can do for you, because in mystical teachings, the Ace of Pentacles represents that manifestation of abundance into the physical realm, creation. It's literally the word manifestation. So when you see this card, think manifestation, because it's teaching us that we're bringing something from the other side into the physical world. And usually we're very much big fans of that pentacle winning. But how does the world reflect you? How does it reflect your inner beliefs, intentions? It invites us to align our thoughts and actions with abundance, knowing that we are taking those practical steps. We can manifest our desires, change our vibration, get into a better alignment. And I look at this even as an energetic thing, especially because it's coming out of the palm of the hand. And I love looking at these cards and see if there's any Reiki crossover. And sometimes there's a big crossover. There's a big resonation of like some energy coming beyond this. But I look at this card as the Choku Ray, and that power and energy. It's amplifying whatever you're doing. It's creating. It's a match, the perfect match of Ace of Pentacles. It gives you that connection. It's that sign that your energy is there, building, manifesting your desires into the physical world. You have the opportunity to create prosperity. Healing frequencies, I would look at this and say, what does this give me? 285. Because in promoting health, I like to look for a spiritual alignment to these frequencies. 285 helps me clear blockages, helps me gain that material prosperity and get back on track. It's admitting that I need help with the manifestation, but getting my vibration more in tune with a takeoff mode and not shut down. When I look at the Ace of Pentacles, I say, how does it help me? How does it guide me? How does it guide anyone in their life? I say, what is this doing for you? What do you see this? What do you see? What does it mean to you? Because it's encouraging us to take those practical steps towards those material goals, something we've been waiting for, opportunity even. We have to consider this investment, consider now, the time. This is the action. This is the moment. This is the moment you have. The solid foundation is there, so if you don't hesitate to plant the seed, your next big project or goal could be here. We could be getting into this. The Ace of Pentacles is allowing you to be patient and trust in the process of growth. Prosperity doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen with consistent effort. It will happen with something meaningful, giving, understanding those long-term dreams, stability. Financial security is a major push here with this pentacle, but we're looking for long-term. Rather than the immediate results, know that the pentacle is being delivered all the way to the king. So when we get this, the last of these pentacles are going to come out and show us and say, here's an importance of gratitude. Be thankful you got the pentacle. Don't hold on to it. Try to be greedy with it. Understand you have to appreciate it. Treat it with respect. Nurture it. Give it some attention. And not only that, something is really valuable coming through here. And that's what this card is inviting us to do, to embrace the abundance. Whatever's available, take care of that energy, because that's what we're getting into. You need to be aware of the energy that's coming in, because you have to be aware of it. Be grateful for it. And prosperity begins with just a single step. You saying, I'm doing this. This is how it's going to work. The seeds of my future and your future and our futures, they all line up because we're all looking to go into something bigger. We have to plant today to get to that end result. Doesn't matter who you are. And no matter what you do and how you look at it, abundance will always be available to you. You just have to basically open your mind, open your heart to see it. But the challenge is going to come along with it. So be patient with yourself. Let the growth happen. And when I look at this, it's hard work, and that's what's really bringing in these manifestations, realizing that you did a lot of effort to get here. This is not just a gift. The universe is supporting you and saying, no, hey, let's do it. Let's do it this way now, because you can spend less time doing that and more time doing what you love. Your prosperity is growing because you're getting a nurtured energy from the universe. Building a solid foundation was easy. Trust me. Getting to what you want to get to is going to be the difficult part. That's the question. You want to challenge yourself. You want to make it more difficult. You want to go towards this destination. This is not about the journey. Prosperity brings you into this place that allows you to find prosperity as the destination. You're planting the seed now and saying, hey, I trust that this will grow, and you will. It will grow. It will build. Gratitude is what you're looking for. You have to be open to those options. What practical steps are you going to do to take towards these goals, towards this happiness? Because you're focusing on stability, not just that fleeting wealth. Abundance will come in at those really interesting times, so if we're prepared. And when we're looking at our dreams, they're materializing, they're trusting the process, they're staying grounded, but we're getting to this long term, getting to this hopeful place. And that's why the universe brings us these options. And there's a whole lot here in this card, because we have the cloud, we have the unknown, but we also have the hand coming in. We have all this. It's telling us that you're worthy of the abundance. Accept it. Don't question where it's coming from. Because the Ace of Pentacles is teaching us that prosperity begins with the practical steps, steady growth, and whatever you're doing, inviting yourself to embrace the opportunities that come in because it's working. And the universe wants the people who ever get this card to see that. So when you're reading for someone or reading for yourself, allow that to happen. Because trust in the abundance as it's on its way. Your actions are with intention. You're not just doing something to hope it works. As always, I appreciate you guys. I really do. And if you like this content, let me know. Hit me up. Thumbs up. Even make a comment so I know you're aware of it. I'm going to come back with the reversals. Members get first access, just so you know. Major Arcana, Cosmic Dreamers, you guys get special access to that. I'm going to start soon with the reversals on that. Once we're done with this series, and I think we're going to move on. We're going to keep going. I think I like this energy. I think what we get out of this is really helpful. It teaches you what I know. And it gives me a chance to kind of start on something. This is our starting ground. So guys, if you like it, please let me know. Like I said, share the channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all so you know when I'm going live. Do yourselves a huge favor. Catch me on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a really fun time. It really, really is. And Cosmic Collective members, I have a more intimate reading with you guys on every other Saturday. Just had it. It was amazing. Works out great. I can read you more than once. The manifestation prosperity is there. We just have to look for it together, guys. The Cosmic Seekers, I hope you guys are doing well, and let me know what you think. Peace.